Chris Knobloch wanted his team ready. McDavid wins the opening faceoff, and we are underway with the first of 4 battles of Alberta this season. Morgan Frost up to Calgary's own rookie Gruden, and then the 19-year-old whistles a shot off the right shoulder of Skinner. That was a good chance. Moves in back to Draisaitl. Nugent Hopkins in front. Tomasik couldn't get his stick on it. We'll see him net front in this alignment where Hyman usually is. McDavid, Draisaitl, backdoor, score! Nugent Hopkins, 1-0 Edmonton.
Across, and he doesn't miss much on that backhand side up over top. But this is the play here. A little give and go. McDavid back down to Draisaitl. It's that quick, hard pass. Set play. Paul McFarland now taking over the power play for the Edmonton Oilers.
His 5th game as an Oiler, 6th in the league. Played 1 for Buffalo, who drafted him top 10. Here's a drive from the point to save Skinner, and he handled the rebound against Morgan Frost point blank after the initial drive from. Here's Kadri. Tomasik shot off the pads of Wolf, a backhander, and stopped point blank. Was slid ahead. Nugent Hopkins looked to feather. What a play. Keeping alive by Mangiapane, the former Flame, and now McDavid dangling his way in. Fires a pass across. Here's a chance. Mangiapane in his first game as an Oiler bites his former team. It's 2-0 Edmonton.
Inside the line, down on his knees, scrambles to get onside. That's the important key. Gives it to McDavid, knows he's going to cross that line, and then he just comes in late. It's a hard pass across from McDavid to find him, and he's got the shot mentality, picks his spot. And
captain of the club at one point, commented that he wasn't sure that Anderson, who's been a long-time stalwart, would be able to get a contract on it.
Confidence, right? Great to see confidence in young players. Hard to maintain it, but it's important.
But Coleman initially fumbled it away and then got it back. And McDavid, a good read by Lomberg, but it didn't get outside the zone. Draisaitl to Trent Frederick. And now Matthias Ekholm. Draisaitl finds McDavid, and he blistered one over the right shoulder of Dustin Wolf.
2 countrymen have a little discussion, and he was congratulating him for his first NHL game.
Nugent Hopkins from Bouchard. Backdoor one-timer score. Tomasik will pick up his first NHL point, and it's Leon Draisaitl with a power play goal to extend Edmonton's lead to 3-0.
Milestone. Top 10 in non-North American born players to get the 400 goals, the type of career he's had. But Tomasik, we talked about it. Not just the shooter can make a play, uses his big size, little no-looker backhand pass, backdoor to Leon Draisaitl for the tap-in. Not a chance for Wolf on that one. Nugent Hopkins down to Tomasik, and he knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one. Draisaitl had closed the distance, was waiting for that.
He's aged well. Here's Coleman. Centering! Deflected wide and then banged off the side of the net by Kadri. Calgary's best chance of the night, perhaps. And now Nurse challenging. Easily taken from him by Coronado. Good defensive play. Sets up Kadri. And now another chance for Griden. Spun it and got a bounce. That's his first NHL goal in his debut. Matt Griden banked it off Noah Philp, and the Flames have sliced the gap to 3-1.
Gets turned over on the ensuing play coming in. Darnell Nurse is the defenseman up on the play, and it's a quick little pass by Kadri. Now Griden doesn't handle it right away as he spins to try and make this pass, looking for Coronado, who's in the slot. He looks right there. He knows he's got a target, but in the process of trying to find Coronado backdoor, it goes off of Philp into the back of the net, and the Flames are on the board.
Weegar up the right-hand side. Mark Stewart vowed more positional play on the PK. Here's a shot by Kadri. Skinner got a piece, digging, swatting, and scoring.
He batted that one out of the air.
Zary brings Calgary to within 3-2. The call on the ice is a goal.
It's a hard take from that angle. This is a better one here. We're going to see it as this one comes up. And you're going to see Zary right there in the slot, waiting. Oh, boy.
That is tight.
It's really tight.
Plays under review to determine if the puck was ice sticking to the net prior to the goal.
From that angle, it's a lot tighter than the first one we showed you. Kadri Poke checked away by McDavid. He's with Draisaitl 2-on-2. Spins, cuts the middle. Draisaitl fires and a save made by Wolf. Rebound available and a save made by Wolf. Again at Draisaitl's expense. Well, in Calgary, all of a sudden, Kyle has a lot of life. And with about 8 minutes to go in the second period, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with the 50th three-point game of his career. Zary launches one toward the Oiler net. Skinner misplayed it and had it poked in by Blake Coleman, and this game is tied.
They just need to get things going and find some bounces. They found one on that goal by him. A nice touch to put it in to make it 3-2 early in this period. I think Stuart Skinner thinks that Bouchard's going to take this puck. It's just a little chop in it. Zary that puts it in there. The one hopper, he's got to control it. He has it. What's he going to do? And it's the quick stick of...
There's 2 assists tonight. Frederick won a battle. McDavid in front and a save made on Draisaitl. To Draisaitl. Now Bouchard, a one-timer. Save Wolf. Rebound available. Wolf another stop on McDavid, and then Draisaitl had one blocked. That could have won it right there. Frost under duress from Adam Henrique. Flames won't get a shot away. They'll begin the overtime with 23 seconds of power play time. Still in a stat that probably cost it a playoff spot, finished 5-12 in OT. But here are the Flames starting OT 4-on-3. An abbreviated power play. Uyghur to Kadri. Loading and firing, and a save made by Skinner. 5 seconds left in the power play. Kadri again. Dishes one time, another save. Skinner on Morgan Frost. Over the line. Bouchard couldn't make the drop off, and now Gridden in his NHL debut to win it. Wrist shot missed. Already with a power play goal tonight. Here's Bouchard. McDavid in front. Tomashik, a backhander denied. Point blank. Dustin Wolf. Rebound. Anderson attempts to clear. Can't get it done. Over to Draisaitl. 7 seconds to play. Here's McDavid. Bouchard, a one-timer off the outside of the post. Rebound. Bouchard crosses. And Draisaitl had it go off the heel of his stick at the horn. McDavid to lead off the shootout. Denied. Wolf stayed right with him, Louis.
And that's one of his strengths, isn't it?
First round, no blood drawn. Here's Draisaitl in the shootout against Wolf. Scores.
And known so much for that quick release, but he's got the moves as well. Sold that all the way to the backhand. Quick backhand to forehand, wraps it around the pad.
Morgan Frost. 4 out of 12 for his career. Puts the brakes on. Wade shoots and scores.
The old Patrick Kane. Come out, start backing him. All of a sudden he slams on the brake. Look how far Stuart Skinner is out here. And then he just gets him moving a little bit right to left, picks his spot, and a quick release finds the net.
Evan Bouchard, his first career shootout attempt, Louis. Bouchard, in on Wolf, stopped. Kapanen 0 for 5 in the shootout in his career. A lot of speed. Oh, they're going to wave it off. They're going to say bar.
But he gets this away quick, and again, this is from distance hash marks. He just flicks it past the glove. You can see the reaction of Wolf. He hadn't even moved, really.
20%, just 7 for 39 in his career to win it for Calgary. Backhander score! And in the 8th round, the Flames complete the comeback from 3-0 down and prevail in the Battle of Alberta 4-3 on opening night in a shootout.
Come wide, come to the middle. Quick little flare there, the blade to fake that he was going to take that shot. We've seen it a couple times in a row, but he elects to go back to the backhand and puts this one home. Good move, head up the whole way, fakes that shot. You can see right there, as soon as he faked the shot, Stuart Skinner's going to react to it. Once that reaction happens, he finds the backhand and elevation.
And for the second time in the 45-year history of the Battle of Alberta, the Flames rally from 3 goals down to pull out a victory, and exultant on the Flames bench.